Fallout from violence spawned from Mexico's war on drugs has become one of, if not the largest issue in the country's upcoming presidential elections. Many people in Mexico say they are fed up with the ruthless killing, but at the same time, they don't want Mexico's next president to negotiate with drug cartels. For more on this hot button issue and how it's affecting Mexico's relationship with the United States, as well as Central and South America, we're joined now by CCTV's Sean Callebs.
Well, Mike, the relationship between the U.S. and Mexico has steadily improved over the last 6 years, chiefly because the two governments have been united in that war on drugs. However, the battle has done very little to stem the flow of narcotics into the United States or illegal guns from pouring back across the border into Mexico. So the question for Mexico's next president is how to move forward. The cry from citizens in Mexico is enough. Stop the bloodshed. Current President Felipe Calderon vowed to make dismantling drug cartels the cornerstone of his administration. He did, but at what cost? Analysts say most Mexicans label Calderon's efforts a failure.
Well, I think the first reason that the Mexican public sees the Calderon's campaign as ineffective is that 60,000 people have died and there's no sign of any slowing up.
The drug war has claimed nearly 60,000 lives. That's roughly 10 times the number of U.S. troops killed in Iraq and Afghanistan combined. Mexico's three presidential candidates, frontrunner Enrique Peña Nieto, Andrés Manuel López Obrador, and Josefina Vázquez Mota, have heard pleas from their citizens and know there must be a change in direction for Mexico to blossom as an economic leader in the Americas.
As long as the death toll in Mexico is rising, there won't be a chance for Mexico to take on a serious leadership role in the issue. But as the tide starts to turn, Mexico's credibility internationally certainly goes up.
However, the presidential candidates have said very little about how to combat organized crime. Virtually all believe Mexico's next president will abandon Calderon's lofty goal of dismantling the cartels. The obvious move, analysts say, is to continue to withdraw Mexican military forces that have been on the front lines in the drug war and replace them with a professional federal police force, a national force that would be less prone to widespread corruption that has plagued state and municipal police. There has been some speculation that Peña Nieto may try to negotiate with the drug cartels. He has said that is not an option.
I don't know that it's even possible for an administration to really negotiate a peace with increasingly fragmented groups that really have no common interests with the government.
While the current fight may not be working, no one is predicting a dramatic change. Now, all the candidates are talking about subtle differences. For example, going after money laundering, hitting drug lords in the wallet, and at the same time, hopefully, stemming the flow of blood. Mike?
Boy, Sean, I'll tell you, that's mind-boggling. 60,000, that's an incredible figure. Can you talk more about these subtle changes and what they might mean for Mexican society?
I think one thing that all the candidates are talking about is finding a way to incorporate these changes and at the same time helping the economy. For example, improving the judicial. We talked about the money laundering. Finding ways to improve that area of law enforcement would create some jobs. But the big thing many people are talking about is also social changes, a way to find, to keep Mexico's young from turning to the drug lords for finding employment. That is going to be a big challenge.
Sean Callebs overlooking the White House live for us tonight. Thanks so much.